From a window to the wall. Y'all know what it is. It's your girl, the Cali Fashion Police. And I'm back with another segment. Hope y'all ready. As you can see from the title, we finna get into this reaction to Keith Lee's Atlanta food review vacation. Nah. What I said. Reacting to Keith Lee's Atlanta food tour. That's what we doing today. I hope y'all can hear me. I hope I ain't too loud. I hope I ain't an echo. You know what I mean? From a window to the wall to the sweat drop down. Y'all know what it be. Man, I need y'all to like, comment, and subscribe. But without further ado, let's get into Keith's food review. Now, y'all know who Keith Lee is, and if you don't, you're gonna find out.
Okay, let's talk about it. Every restaurant that me and my family go to, we were either A, invited by the restaurant themselves, or B, was told about the restaurant 100 plus times. From locals, from people who mention me, from people who email me, DM me. 99% of the time, I never go to a random restaurant. With that being said, my opinion was asked for. So many narratives are being pushed, and it's insane to me. But let's be honest, what else do you want from me? If I go to a bunch of restaurants and I have a string of good experiences, and I'm being too nice, I'm lying, the narrative's being pushed that my eye can disagree with me. You cannot like what I say. Completely understand. I'm okay with that. But when my safety and my family safety start coming into play, that's where I draw the line at. But what can't happen is when my family or the restaurants or anybody's safety start coming into play. It's absolutely overboard. Especially when I was asked to give my opinion. Because you telling me my opinion only matter if it's positive. Because if it's positive, you got my face plastered on the wall. You saying Keith Lee been here. But if it's negative, I need to sit down somewhere. You don't know who I am. That's crazy to me. There was so much positive that happened in Atlanta that was shunned by the negative. There was so many restaurants we was blessed enough to help. We went to an array of restaurants like we always do at every city. I'm going to be 100% transparent, 100% candid. Me and my family will postpone touring if other cities going to be like this. Every review not going to be the best. I'm going to be 100% honest. If you want me to come, please understand, I will be honest. I don't mean no harm. I don't have no malicious intent. I mean that, and when I say it, I mean it. People be like, well, you know what you're doing. You know if you give a bad review, people going to come and flood it with hate comments. What else do you want me to do? I'm telling people not to go and leave hate comments. I'm telling people not to leave negative comments. I'm telling people make their own opinions. You want me to lie and say I had a good experience, or you want me to only post the videos when I have a positive experience? And all of the videos I post is only going to be positive experience. Then the narrative is going to be pushed, and I'm only trying to be positive, and we're going to end up in the same situation. And on top of that, I think something's getting lost in translation. When that happens, the restaurants that we are blessed enough to help won't be helped in the same manner because people won't show up in the same way because my reviews would be inauthentic. One of the reasons people show up the way they do is because they know I'm being honest and I'm giving my personal opinion and my personal perspective on the situation. But if I don't do that anymore, it won't be the 3 or 4 hour wait times, and now we won't be able to help business owners and we won't be able to give back to the community. In the grand scheme, that's what this is about. It's about giving back. It's about giving back to the community. It's about stimulating the economy. That's what it's about. All the other stuff, I'm a simple man in real life. As long as me and my family healthy and safe and we can live a comfortable life, I'm straight. Again, it's a double-edged sword. I understand with great power comes great responsibility. God made me for this. I'm built for this. At the end of the day, I just want to eat food, walk in my path. If you want to be on a journey with me, you are more than welcome. If you don't, God bless you. Y'all have an amazing day. Y'all be safe. And nobody's safety should be on the line. Not mine, not my family, not the restaurants that we go to. Relax. Like, relax, bro. Like, I understand. I get it. But at the end of the day, what you want me to do? You want me to lie? I can't do that. I'll walk away from everything before I lie. I'm telling you that right now. On 10 toes. Everything. God bless you.
I had to let him speak, y'all. I had to let him get that off his chest because that's so important for y'all to understand that this man should not be under attack because he's giving his honest opinion about food that he's purchasing with his own money. And we all go to restaurants, no matter if it's fast food, and we purchase stuff with our hard work money, hard earned money. And you can't be honest about how you feel about the food, then what's the point of having a restaurant if you don't want constructive criticism. That's what that's called. People need to understand what constructive criticism is. And when you have food critics that come into a restaurant, most people are excited about that because they know that if they have their stuff together, as far as customer service, the way the food tastes, the quality of the food, um, is the place clean? Do you got A, B, C, the grade that the state come out and give you? You guys don't get mad at those people because that's their job. So he's created a platform that this is his job to give an honest review about the way the food tastes. And I honestly don't see anything wrong with what he's doing because this is something that I've been trying to do for the longest on my TikTok. So I need you guys to go follow me, on TikTok, Instagram. Everybody's trying to build a platform at this point, and we all got to learn how to help each other. I mean, this is the only way that I see people of my race making a great living because being a content creator is providing more money than working at a regular job. So you guys gotta let people live. Son, like you can't sit here and blame everybody for everything or act like it's Keith's fault because it's not.
It's actually very simple.
It would not be Keith's fault. It's very simple.
This week has been insane. This is a recap of everything that's happened this week. The good and the not so good. Let's talk about it. Let's just address the elephant in the room. These two videos were posted yesterday.
Mind you, this went viral, you guys. I've been watching
Also,
Keith
short,
for a
me and
while.
my family tried to go to Old Lady Gang, and that situation just wasn't for me. And I want to be very clear. Usually when celebrities come in, they want to be treated like that. I'm not a celebrity. I'm a normal person. So I get the employee was just trying to do our job. I'm just not the target audience for that kind of treatment. So we went to another place. We went to the Toast on Linux timeline. We went to Old Lady Gang. I shot the video. We left and went to Toast on Linux. Toast on Linux is where those two videos were taken. I had no intention of shooting a video. We just went to eat food. We walked up. It was a 2.5-hour wait time. But the people that were waiting were dressed to the nines, head to toe. On Sunday in Atlanta, people go to brunch, so they expect to wait. We didn't know that. While I was there, me and my wife took a picture with a lady who does food reviews. She has nothing to do with the situation other than the fact that we took a picture together while she was eating. They said it was a 2.5-hour wait time. We said, okay, we're going to go somewhere else. While we walked out, the entire staff walked out behind us. They attempted to implore us to stay and said that we can sit down immediately. Again, I'm not the target audience for that. Usually I would just leave, but before we left, we saw 2 cars with 2 people in each car. So they were separate. It was 2 girls in one car over here. It was 2 girls in one car over here. One car had been waiting for an hour and a half. The other car had been waiting for an hour. One car was trying to do takeout. One car was trying to sit down. So again, the people that were waiting inside, that were dressed to the nines, they didn't mind waiting. But the people that were sitting in these cars, I didn't like that. So the owner and the manager walked out and they offered us a table for us to be able to sit down. We told them as a family that we would do takeout, but we wouldn't eat in the restaurant. And the only way we would do takeout is if they gave the table that they was going to get us to the 2 girls that were sitting in this car, which they did. And on top of that, they had to make sure the girls that were sitting in this car got takeout before we did, which again, they did. The staff and the owner were extremely accommodating. They were nice, they were accommodating, they were professional. And again, that's just my experience. When we got the food, we all enjoyed it. Personally, the food was good to me. But again, I wasn't recording anything. I was just eating. We paid for our food, and I tipped the waitress $500. I wasn't going to say nothing about it because, again, I was just eating food. But these videos came out, and I just wanted to make sure we clear it up. The lady we met inside the restaurant had nothing to do with anything. She was just eating food. And I wasn't arguing with nobody. I don't argue. I even said in the video that they recorded. I'm just Keith. Social media aside, I'm a normal person. Cardi B went live last night, and she said this about our situation.
Talking about this guy called Keith that he does restaurant review. And I'm like, who is that? Who is that? I know that being a restaurant owner is a lot of hard work, and so many people have invested money in their restaurants. People, like this, is their everything. But I always find this. Eating in Atlanta, it is such an event. You could barely order in Atlanta restaurants. Like you go like, hey, I would like to make an order. Oh yeah, we don't take orders. They don't do no pickup orders. They don't do delivery.
God is amazing. Shout out to Cardi B. The Real Milk and Honey is one of the restaurants that me and my family went to. The Real Milk and Honey and Milk and Honey are 2 different restaurants. The Real Milk and Honey is a restaurant we went to. Milk and Honey is a restaurant we did not attend. I already was very clear and transparent, asking y'all not to leave hate anywhere. But specifically, don't leave hate to the Milk and Honey. They didn't do anything. Update, I just received a notice from the owner of the Milk and Honey. The place that we did not go to, them and their employees been receiving death threats. I'm absolutely 100% not with that. That's so corny and so lame. Regardless.
My bad. My bad, y'all. Look, it was act funny with me and stuff. Come on now. finished playing that review, man. We weren't ready. We weren't finished. His thoughts wasn't done. Where we at? We at? Why did they do that?
Me and my family went to. Okay, let's talk about it. Every restaurant this week has been insane.
Hold
this is
on,
a
y'all.
recap of everything that's happened this week.
Hold
The
on,
good
we was like
and
at
not
3
so
minutes.
good. Let's talk about it. Let's just.
We went
This
Cardi B.
guy called Keith, he does restaurant
We
review.
know
And I'm
Cardi
like,
B.
And Milk and Honey are two different restaurants. The
Two
real
different
Milk and Honey is the
restaurants,
restaurant
y'all.
we went to.
Let's
Milk and
get
Honey
back
is
to
a
where we was
restaurant we
at.
did not attend. I already was very clear and transparent, asking y'all not to leave hate anywhere. But specifically, don't leave hate to the Milk and Honey. They didn't do anything. Update, I just received a notice from the owner of the Milk and Honey. The place that we did not go to, them and their employees been receiving death threats. I'm absolutely 100% not with that. That's so corny and so lame, regardless of my opinion on any restaurant, even if it's the real Milk and Honey. We don't do that over here at all. If you do that, you are not somebody that watch me and not somebody that support what me and my family are on. God bless you. And I mean, under any circumstances, that's not okay in my eyes. But again, if y'all would listen to me, don't leave hate nowhere. If you would like to have your own personal experience on any of these restaurants, I encourage you to go. But now to the most important thing. These are all the amazing things we're able to do while we're in Atlanta.
I've been through so much to open this restaurant. Didn't even know I was gonna be able to open it. And you know, tonight, who walked through my door? Keith Lee.
It is 8:40 at night, and this is the line. Everything I've been wanting, manifesting for my life. Everything I've been wanting, manifesting. Who would have thought Keith Lee would bring ATL out, bro? Like, God did this, Bird did this, Keith Lee did this. Nigga, we did this!
Popular TikToker Keith Lee is sparking a lot of conversation about Atlanta's food scene.
Packed of Keith Lee. Look at these cars lined up. Y'all, this area is always empty, but this is just one side. It is never packed, but this is the dining experience.
Oh, you got these people attention now? Mm-hmm. Talk that talk, George. You got these people attention now. Now they know it's not a game no more.
Shout out to every single person that we met while we were there. The hospitality from the locals in Atlanta, crazy. Something I'll
I'll
never
be
forget.
acting funny, y'all, but y'all. Now I know y'all see what a black man can do and how much service he can bring to your restaurant just off Keith Lee. I didn't know that Keith Lee was an MMA fighter, so he do have a platform already. But not all of us watch MMA. Of course, I didn't even know he was an MMA fighter. I watch him for food reviews. I started watching Keith Lee maybe 3 months ago. I know a lot of people already been was watching him. Of course, they had to be because he was in the algorithm. Of course, I seen him on Snapchat. Then I ran across him on TikTok, and I'm like, oh, he everywhere. And I like the reviews that he do because of the way that his monotone voice is. He always, very calm, not soft-spoken, but, mild-spoken, I got hard. I'm louder with a deeper tone than he is, he's a cool guy, so I'm watching him because, I'm like, I like him, he ain't y'all ghetto, I'm a little ghetto, so I'm like, I'm going to give y'all the ghetto experience of food, I'm going to go try some of his stuff. I was planning on following suit, not knowing everybody already following him. And when you find out that a person can become such a blessing and don't even realize how much they're changing people's lives, and then when you figure it out, you're like, you know what, I need to keep going with this thing because people actually like what I'm doing. They're actually listening to me. They actually want to hear what I got to say. So let's continue to listen to what Keith had to say about his food tour experience in Atlanta. Because the people in Atlanta was upset with him. And I didn't understand why. Because I felt like he was being a good guy.
This week has been insane. Yesterday, me and my family were at the One Music Festival. Somebody who works with Candy Birds walked up to us and said they've been trying to reach us since we got to Atlanta. He said he'd been constantly emailing me and constantly DMing me for me to come to Old Lady Gang. I got it, but let's try it and rate it 1 through 10. As you can see, I don't have any bags in my hands. Me and my family showed up and we attempted to order before we got here. We called the number they had connected on Yelp 3 times, no answer. We tried to order through DoorDash and they said it was temporarily closed. So when we pulled up, I sent my family in to order for us. They said on the weekends, due to being busy, they don't do any takeout at all.
They do to go orders. Oh, okay, so send and dine. Okay, thank you, sweetie. We appreciate you.
Which is completely understandable. So what we decided to do is my family's gonna go eat. They're just gonna come bring the food out while I'm sitting in the car, so they have no idea I'm here. My family asked how long the wait was to be seated. They said an hour to an hour and a half.
Okay.
She also said they didn't have any reservations available, so they didn't take down any number, any contact information, nothing. My family then came and relayed that message to me, and I decided to go in myself. We walked in, we were greeted by a nice young lady. And then I met some amazing people who were eating there, and we took some pictures. God, it's amazing. As soon as me and my wife were done taking pictures, the lady said the table was ready. As always, I don't want any special treatment. I want to be treated like everybody else. I pay for my food like everybody else. I'm a normal person. I'm a normal customer. Things like this is exactly why I do reviews the way I do. Just because I have a certain amount of followers on social media don't make me different from nobody. My mom, my mom-in-law, my sister, they all paying customers just like me. So I want them to be treated just like me. So I asked how long the wait time has been today. She said an hour to an hour and a half. So which I then asked, how are you able to sit me in 5 minutes? This is her response.
How long are you looking for a bar cake?
I'm just gonna set up a
Again, my family just attempted to eat there less than 2 minutes ago. I then told her I changed my mind. We're gonna go eat somewhere else, and I said God bless you, and I walked out.
On second thought, it's okay. We gonna close it. So I appreciate it, though. For sure. Thank you. God bless. Y'all have a great day.
Have a good one.
I'm gonna be very transparent and honest. I am frustrated. Me and my family just trying to eat food. That's all we try to do. At the same time, I am frustrated. I understand we are all humans. I do not agree. I do not support. I do not condone shaming this business based on my experience. Like every city we've been to since we've been on food tour, I go to an array of restaurants. From mom and pop shops to staples of the community to super popular to places nobody know about. And Atlanta has definitely been a unique experience for me and something I'll never forget. Thank you for inviting me. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, genuinely. But I'm a normal person and I want to be treated like everybody else. God bless you. Have an amazing day. Y'all be safe. And I'm not playing. I understand everybody got their own opinions on situations, but don't go leaving them 0-star reviews. You ain't never been here before. If you like to, come experience it yourself and then leave your reviews. But just leaving a review based on my experience is crazy in my opinion. God bless you. Yesterday, me and my family were at
And at the end of the day, who don't agree with that? Like, if you haven't been somewhere, you can't just go and leave an honest review. So you got to go and try it. Didn't I just say I was going to go and do what he's not doing what he's doing, but that's the whole point. They're influencers. They influence you to go and try it too. It's not for you to have to, but if you're going to leave a review, you need to try it first. Don't knock it till you try it. And don't try to say he was wrong for leaving his real opinion about the situation that he experienced. While this is what he's doing for content as well. Let's keep it real. Let's keep going.
Who don't, who has not. And God said, you walking in light, you got to receive the light. Instead of crying, you need to rejoice. Because guess what? That man walked into your establishment, and God put that on his heart with all his friends and family and his mother and his kids. Say, you know what? I want to be a blessing to him.
We just left 6 flags.
God don't make no mistake.
If you wonder why this video started different than all of my other videos, it's because this was different than all my other videos. Let's talk about it. Me and my family are in ATL and we decided to go to Six Flags as a last minute family night. Six Flags didn't have much food, so we was hungry, but Six Flags closed at 11 p.m. And my god sister actually lives in Atlanta, so we asked her where should we eat. She recommended a place called Jamaican Jerk Biz. It was only 7 minutes away from Six Flags. But what we didn't know is they also closed at 11 o'clock. But my god sister decided to call anyway just to see if there was possibility that we can get food. Mind you, my god sister never said I was with her, so they had no idea it was for us. But they said no rush, absolutely we'll stay open. You just come in when y'all get done with the park. I had no intention of recording anything, so my god sister walked in and grabbed the food. I came in maybe like 10 minutes later, and the owner immediately started crying. She said she'd been DMing me for the last year to come to the restaurant. God is amazing, and this is how that went.
Again. I appreciate you. Thank you. And again, you stayed late and you had no idea it was us. I appreciate you. What time y'all close?
We close at 11.
It's 11:52. You put your order in already?
They making it now, the process. I rotate so much, I had my message like...
So why you guys been waiting on this food then?
No, they making it. That's
Fresh.
fresh. Okay.
And again, you making it like that, and I'm going to reiterate, she had no idea it was up for us. You want a drink? I love that. No, I'm good. I appreciate you, though. I'm
No,
good.
but the one I'm trying to tell you, I used to send him so much mac and bag to this process.
After hearing her story and seeing the customer service, I was taken back. I asked her what her sales for the night completely matched them.
I said you didn't charge her yet, did you?
No.
Okay, for sure. Can I ask you a question? What sales did y'all make today?
2670.
2,600. Can I pay you that?
Huh?
Can I pay you that?
They're gonna pay me out so good.
Can I pay you that? I want to match your sales for the day.
He wants to match us.
I want to match your sales today. So charge my card for $26.73. Yeah, I'm dead serious too. I'm dead serious. Charge my card for $26.73. That's what she said she made at sales today.
This is what I said. One of them was something that I bought. See? I bought something for
Match me. $28.74.
Now see, when you call me and you talk about God, you talk about favor. You know how many times you call me on the phone every day to talk about this? God said, when life becomes more than you can stand, just get out your own way and let me do it.
God is amazing.
Time for favor and
My
greatness.
son has favor. So hold on.
Listen, let me tell you
I'm
something.
gonna go get my daughter.
You always say, who has not. And God said, you walking in light, you got to receive the light. Instead of crying, you need to rejoice. You hear what I'm telling you? Rejoice. Because guess what? That man walked into your establishment, and God put that on his heart. I took out the gratuity.
Why? Put the gratuity back on there.
And when I got to the hotel room, I ate the food. She gave us some Rasta pastas. And in my opinion, absolutely amazing. I smashed. It's a 9.4 out of 10. It's high.
That is.
I love pasta. Just 2 minutes later, by myself. Solo dolo. This thing was stacked up here, all the way over here. I smashed. This made my whole Atlanta trip. I'm forever grateful and forever appreciative for the hospitality and just to be in this moment. God bless you. Have an amazing day. Y'all be safe.
You always say, who has not.
All right now,
and
y'all.
God said,
And God says, don't worry about that. This is time. It's your time. It's your time. Oh, yes. I'm all over the place. But I didn't say nothing because I wanted y'all to hear and see that whole thing. And that made me just like Keith Lee even more. Like, he's a really cool person. And I hope y'all can hear me because I'm having issues over here. But I still hear my microphone and I see the video still on. So I think we still good. But I feel like people can never blame somebody for the way that their business is being ran. Meaning, you can't blame the customer for complaining. Because we spending our money. And Keith Lee, he did a good job with the way that he presented himself, the way that he told everybody, you know, don't knock a person's restaurant until you try it. So I think that he gave his honest opinion. He said in the beginning of this video, if he can't be authentic without it being an issue, then he just won't do it anymore. And I just want to say, I like Keith Lee videos, and I would prefer him to continue doing what he do, because he's helping everybody out. I agree with Barbie. He's the Batman of the food stuff. And you gotta be thankful that he look out for people when he come into their restaurants like he did. He blessed them, took care of their restaurant, gave them some extra money on top, didn't give rude feedback in the restaurant or anything like that. He just do his videos and rate the food and tell his service how the service went. And some people don't agree with that. That's not Keith's fault. But let's see what Keith do.
We went to the bodega, and this place was recommended to us by a bunch of people. I got it, let's try it, and rate it 1 through 10. We spent $38. We in Atlanta. I haven't been able to call my order in at 95% of the places I went to. So my family went in and picked it up for me. I'm going to show you everything I got, and we're going to try it and rate it 1 through 10. Chopped cheese nachos, the original chopped cheese. Last but not least, the grown-up grilled cheese panini. I will not lie and tell you I'm not excited, because I am. I'm going to be 100% honest, but I'm very excited. These are nachos. They chopped cheese nachos, but they own Doritos. They own Doritos. They look like nacho cheese, sour cream, corn, beef. It's salty in my opinion, but it's delicious. These hood nachos, that's what these is. You can't tell me about no hood nachos. I've been eating hood nachos since I was a kid. I know what a hood nacho is. You grab you some cheese, you grab you some Doritos, and some meat. It's a classic. 8.8 out of 10. That's high. That's real high. Just for some chips and some meat. But it's seasoned. Crazy. My chest are hurt afterwards when I eat that whole thing. That's the type of meal I get chest burn. Show heartburn. I said chest burn.
Chest, heart, same
both of them. This is the original. From my knowledge, the chopped cheese is just chopped up hamburger with cheese and sauce. It's simple. It's very simple, but delicious. The bread is soggy, which I'm not mad at. It's buttery, it's cheesy, it's seasoned. It's a little salty again, but this with a bag of Doritos, just like Doritos by itself, not the nachos. Again, a classic. Just like after the pool. Go shut to sleep. It's like after the pool with some Doritos and a juicy juice. 8.5 out of 10. I like nachos a little bit better. In my eyes, this food is more novelty. This is more like nostalgic, fun. This is fun food, if you ask me. I wouldn't go here with a full appetite and an empty stomach expecting a full meal. But this is stuff to make you feel good. Comfort food. It's the grilled cheese. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. I love bread and I love cheese.
Let's see another one.
Me and my family were driving around Atlanta looking for places to eat when I received this email. You can pause to read if you would like to.
Go watch him on TikTok. Keith Lee.
I got it. Let's try it and rate it 1 to 10. I spent $60. The name of this place is The Dining Experience. It's about 30 minutes from downtown Atlanta. When you pulled up, it was completely empty. From the parking lot to the actual restaurant itself, nobody. Now I want to know, is it the customer service, is it the food, or is it the lack of marketing? In my opinion, if you compare it to the rest of the customer service we've had since we've been in Atlanta, this is pretty good. After I was done with the review, I walked in a restaurant and I got feedback from my family. And I saw for myself, and my opinion on the customer service changed drastically. I'll explain all of that at the end. Granted, no calling orders or no pickup on DoorDash, but the people on the inside were really nice. So compared to the rest of Atlanta so far, I don't think the customer service is the issue. And as you can see, I'm sitting in the car, so they have no idea I'm here. I'm going to show you everything I got, and we're going to try it and rate it 1 to 10. Salmon egg rolls, fried salmon and grits with a biscuit, and last but not least, chicken and waffles. The waffle is under this tinfoil. Just by the looks, I personally don't think that's $60 worth of food. But in this economy, everything is expensive. But the portions on this alone are huge. This filled to the brim. That's a big piece of salmon too. Grits, ooh, covered in butter and cheese. That's the salmon. They got me on the looks. They got me on the taste too. Everything is seasoned really well. Really well. Now, personally, I would add a little more pepper to these grits, but they salt it well. It's a lot of cheese. The salmon is cooked really well. It's tender. It's juicy.
I want some from everywhere you went to, y'all. I'm eating it.
Me and my family are in Atlanta, and currently we are at the Real Milk and Honey. I got it. Let's try it and rate it 1 to 10. As you can see, I don't have any bags in my hands. We are at the Real Milk and Honey on Main Street in College Park. Before we came, we attempted to call our order in. We were greeted with an automatic message that said they do not take call-in orders. The automatic message said the only way you can do pickup is through DoorDash. We went through DoorDash, they was closed. But online, it said they closed at 5 o'clock. We went on DoorDash at 4 o'clock. But we were already here, so we just went inside. I stayed in the car, and my family went in, and they told them they were closed early for deep cleaning. Yet, the door's wide open, and it's people still going in and grabbing their orders. Now, we have no idea if those people ordered beforehand or what the case is. Also, the people who relayed this message, my family said were really nice. It's just the rules. And so far, being in Atlanta, I found some places do have unique rules, and this is one of them. I want to be very clear, we're not blaming. Me and my family are in Atlanta, and I received this message. I got it. Let's try it and rate it 1 to 10. I spent $47.09. First, I want to start with my condolences, and my heart goes out to the daughter. I'm sorry for your loss, but I will say the customer service, amazing. As always, I had somebody in my family call my order in and go pick up the order, so they didn't know it was me, so I didn't get any kind of special treatment. This is the first place in Atlanta I've been able to call ahead for my order. Everybody else, they don't take no call-ins, no walk-ins, no nothing. You can barely order food. I'm going to show you everything I got, and we're going to try it and rate it 1 to 10. Mac and cheese, jerk ribs, jerk chicken. Both of these are a pound. A side of bread, 4 sides of sauce. I'm not sure if this is jerk sauce or gravy. A small side of cabbage, a small side of rice and peas, and last but not least, a sauce that has a 5 on it. I'm not sure what kind of sauce it is. I was later told by my family member who went to pick up the food that the 5 is not a 5, it's a G for gravy. Other than the story, this is the thing that made me come. I ain't never had no jerk ribs before. Thick little bone too. Very confused. It's different.
Maybe
It's
because
good.
it's the two palates you never had together.
I've never had anything that tastes like this. It's kind of bitter. It's not spicy at all. It's very seasoned, like extremely well seasoned.
Is it tender?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I see it falling off.
Mm-hmm.
Clean the bone. It must be good.
Okay, get these away from me.
I see what you mean.
It's different.
You need a minute to like
Process it.
process the flavors. It's so tender. Falling off the bone.
That's an extremely unique taste, but incredible. Wish I had more adjectives than incredible or unique or different, but I genuinely don't.
You get the smokiness of jerk
It's
chicken.
very smoky.
Very smoky. Like, even if they didn't put it on the grill, it still tastes like
It's
it's
real
smoky.
smoke.
I'm going 9.5.
This with the sauce. Ooh, that's what it. God damn, that look good. That's a for show you right on. Ooh, that sauce is spicy. With the sauce, it's a 9.4 out of 10. Without the sauce, 9 out of 10. This is a really good rib. This is the jerk chicken. Ooh, it's connected. I like that. They can use both pieces with the skin on it. You know, usually a lot of places they cut it in half and you only get like either this or that. They get both of them. I like that.
That's good.
Season it all through the thing. And for this to be jerk chicken with no sauce, look how moist that chicken is. That's crazy. What's the sauce? What else sauce?
Maybe that's the spice level for it?
Maybe. You gotta see that. Look at all of them peppers.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm kind of scared. I won't lie to you and say I'm not scared because I am. It's sweet. It's delicious. Oh my God, is it delicious?
It's like fresh. You just the herbs.
It's real fresh. It's real herbaceous. This with the chicken, 9.6 out of 10. We high.
Drizzle it over.
Boy, good God almighty. What kind of sauce is this? I don't know. I like it.
Again, later on, we found out this was gravy.
Yeah, my heart go out. She's snapping. To be going through grief like that and still producing amazing food and amazing customer service, I'm a fan of hers. Rice and peas. It's rice and peas. But what you gotta do, what I gotta do, I'm about to just shovel it in. God damn. That combination together is like a 9.7.
That's like put you to sleep combination.
Go straight to a nap. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Go to sleep immediately. It's the mac and cheese. It sounds good. I'm not a huge fan of that. It kind of tastes like to me that they use a cheese sauce, but the cheese sauce separated. So I can taste everything separately, like the butter, the garlic, the cheese, the noodles. All of it is like separated. To me, they all separated, but they don't really go together well for me. 1 out of 10. Last but not least, the cabbage. Do I do? But it don't have much seasoning. It's just straight cabbage. I'm not mad at it, but at the end of the day, it's just cabbage. 3 out of 10. This part of the video is specifically for Ashley. I appreciate you. I don't know what it feels like to lose a parent, but my heart goes out to you. My prayers go out to you. I think your father would be proud if you ask me. And I pray and I hope after this, you reach your target audience. God bless you. Have an amazing day. God be safe. Ashley better go to sleep tonight. Call some friends.
Hours, call some friends.
I don't promise nothing.
Get
I never
coffee
do.
on the way to work, because it's going to be a long day.
It might get crazy. Out the door. Me and my family are in Atlanta, and I received this message. I got it. Let's try it. And rated 1 to 10. I spent $47.09. First, I want to start with my condolences, and my heart goes out to the daughter. I'm sorry for your loss, but I will say the customer service, amazing.
As always, I had somebody in my family call my order in and go pick up the order, so they didn't know it was me. So I didn't get any kind of special treatment.
This is the first place in Atlanta I've been able to call ahead for my order. Everybody else, they don't take no call-ins, no walk-ins, no nothing. You can barely order food. I'm going to show you everything I got, and we're going to try it. Everything 1 to 10. Mac and cheese, jerk ribs, jerk chicken. Both of these are a pound. A side of bread, 4 sides of sauce. I'm not sure if this is jerk sauce or gravy. A small side of cabbage, a small side of rice and peas, and last but not least, a sauce that has a 5 on it. I'm not sure what kind of sauce.
I was later told by my family member who went to pick up the food that the 5 is not a 5, it's a G for gravy.
Other than the story, this is the thing that made me come. I ain't never had no jerk rib before. Thick little bone, too. Very confused. It's different.
Maybe
It's
because
good.
it's the two palates you never had together.
I've never had anything that tastes like this. It's kind of bitter. It's not spicy at all. It's very seasoned, like extremely well seasoned.
Is it tender?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I see. I'll
Mm-hmm.
clean the bone. It must be good.
Okay, get these away from me.
I see what you mean.
It's different.
You need a minute to like.
Well, I might watch it.
I've been hearing about Lil Baby's restaurant for a long time. So now I'm finally in Atlanta. I got it. Let's try it. I'm rating 1 through 10. We spent $129.48. As you can see, I'm back in the room with my pajamas on. I attempted to call and try and pick up the food, but they told me they don't cook the shellfish and the seafood in separate oils. I'm allergic to shellfish, so no go for me. But I still got a bunch of food. My sister and my wife gonna try it, so I'm gonna get out of here.
First, we're going to start off with fried platter, which is catfish, shrimp, and fries. Next is the jerk boil bag. It was really smart. They double protected it, put it inside the box with the bag. Traditional lemon butter garlic. We got 2. Buy one, get one free. These eggs are also supposed to be included with the boil. They just put them on the side. A blueberry lemonade. And a peach lemonade. Cheers. It tastes very syrupy.
Pure sugar.
Yeah, it's pure sugar.
I'm not a fan of a lot of sugar. I like very tart and watery lemonade. So this for me is a 1.
I like sugar, and I think it's too tart. It's tart and syrupy. Yes, so I'm going 2 out of 10.
On to the food. We'll start off with the fried platter.
Put on this handy dandy glove.
How you get tight gloves? Not my leave.
See, don't compare apples to oranges.
Video picture.
I did. That hot sauce is hot. It's clearing my sinuses. It's good. I think it's seasoned well.
I think because it has seasoning, it's kind of balancing this hot sauce.
I gotta try it without the hot sauce. Oh yeah, and it's good standalone.
Yeah. The only thing is the batter is very thick, but other than that, it's seasoned very well.
I'm giving that an 8 out of 10.
6.8.
I got you. I actually really like that seasoning.
I like the heavy batter better on the shrimp than on the fish.
Like some type of powder.
Lemon pepper, the regular pepper. Like the crack kind. Lemon pepper crack is what they call it in Detroit.
I'm gonna go with an 8.2. It's slightly better than the fish.
Put some water in this. I'm thirsty. Butter garlic crab legs.
Yeah, I haven't had crab legs since I had bacon.
The meat is soft. I always go to like that meat brown.
I was a little concerned first on why they didn't put butter on the side. Like the bit and all that.
With the bottom there, all the juice.
Go ahead. Put up in there.
I will say, me as an adult, I like king crab better than snow crab, but the actual snow crab was pretty good. It was like sweet. Now the butter garlic is a little salty for me.
It is.
You're going to have to cut this out. I like to bite this with my teeth.
I do.
Like she a savage.
I do too, but I'm scared I'm gonna break a bracket.
Oh yeah, you
That's why I said I never ate them
You have to
without.
protect your investment. I've got to go back for another round or something. So it's okay. I like crab legs as a general. The only thing my thing would be the saltiness. But then I give it like an 8.2.
Yes, standalone. I was gonna say 8.6 because of the sauciness that brought it down to like 7, 8.
So we have the jerk boil bag.
Keep going with it.
I got the crab legs. You can definitely see the jerk sauce in it.
I ain't never had that
The
before.
lemons. They need to add some lemons
They
to
add-
cancel out some of the saltiness.
Yes, because I like the other bag. This is too much. It's overload. Try the potato.
It's slippery. It looks a little hard. Pretty good?
That's a good potato.
Is it?
Okay, so the jerk bag overall, I'm actually gonna go as 6.3. To me, it's
Yeah,
too
potato
much
like
going
an
on,
apple.
and it's overkill. It's too salty as well.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with 6. Honestly, if I had some lemon, I think this would take it all the way up to maybe even an 8.
Do you eat eggs?
I try not to. I do it for the culture. I used to. It's good.
I should never tried the egg. If this egg was in this bag, my 6 would have went to a 4.2.
Well, that's why they got them on the side.
No. I mean, no harm.
No malicious intent.
There's
Like,
much
what
to
would you
tell
order the next time? Knowing what you know down with.
I would do just the crab legs by itself, the cluster, and the catfish and shrimp. I would do that exactly how it is.
I wasn't a fan of a lot of the jerk crab legs, but corn wasn't bad. The spice. Yeah. I would just do corn with the jerk and then crab leg, butter garlic. That's the way to order it. And a lot of lemons.
God bless you. Have an amazing day. Y'all be safe.
Peace.
Bye, y'all.
First off the plane, ATL. The first place we went to is Atlanta Breakfast Club. I got it. Let's try it and rate it 1 through 10. We spent $144.60. But granted, we got food for 5 adults and 2 kids. The customer service was interesting. While the people were nice, the rules they had set were very unique to me. We initially tried to do takeout, but when we came in, they said we couldn't sit down, and there was no space at the bar for us to stand. So we had to stand outside to order our food, and then we decided we just gonna dine in. But 2 people in our party stepped out for a second, because again, we fresh off the plane, so everybody's trying to get situated. The waitress, again, she was nice, but she told us she couldn't take any orders, or she couldn't do anything until everybody sat out. No water, no coffee, no drink orders, no nothing. She also said they can only do 1 order, and there's no add-ons. Like, if you want to add on afterwards, it's a wrap. 1 order for the whole table. She wouldn't even explain the menu to us. But again, she was very nice. I just understand that those are their rules. Unique to me, but it is what it is. I'm going to show you everything I got, and we're going to try it and rate it 1 through 10. Peach cobbler French toast. A breakfast bowl, which is eggs, bacon, cheese, and a biscuit. Last but not least, salmon croquettes. Peach cobbler French toast is separated, which I appreciate. Order right on top. Said it came with a shortcake topping. I think this is it. It's just 1 block. Am I supposed to break it up myself? No, they don't break it. Oh, wait. Oh, there you go. This is like wheat bread or whole grain toast. It's not my favorite thing, but it's also not my least favorite thing. It's alright. You can see where the French toast dipping absorbed into the bread. I would say like 10% of the bread is coated in that French toast. The rest of it is just bread. And the peach are the only thing that's hot in this. 6 out of 10. This is the breakfast bowl. It's just eggs, bacon, and potatoes. Everything is seasoned well. I'm not mad at that at all. Especially with some hot sauce. This would be real good. It's a very basic breakfast, but with basic, it's kind of easy to mess up. And I don't think they messed this up. 7.5 out of 10. See what this biscuit talking about. You mean no jelly? No syrup? Some syrup on a biscuit? That's crazy work.
The butter is $1.
The butter $1?
Yeah, that's right. Swear to God.
The butter $1? At a breakfast place?
Swear to God. That was like...
And that's the little cup, right?
That little cup. He say...
It needs jelly for sure. It's buttery, it's salty, it's a good biscuit. I just can't swallow it. It's dry. That's like any biscuit, so I'm not faulting this biscuit specifically, but I am faulting, see, you hear how my words coming out, but I am faulting the fact that it don't come with jelly, and butter is $1. That's crazy. Last but not least, the salmon croquette.
It's good.
Is it? It's good. I need some sauce. It comes with a little remoulade sauce. I just didn't put it on at first. That's much better. Let me see these grits. Them some seasoned grits. The salmon croquette itself isn't that seasoned, but with the remoulade sauce, these grits is buttery and salty and thick. 7.8 out of 10. This is my favorite thing. For the first stop at Atlanta, I'm very interested to see what the rest of this trip holds. God bless you. Have an amazing day. Y'all be safe. Fresh off the plane, ATL. The first place we went to is Atlanta Breakfast Club. I got it. Let's try it and rate it 1 through 10. We spent $144.60. But granted, we got food for 5 adults.
Y'all see. Keith Lee had a trip. The trip of his life. He went to Atlanta with his beautiful family. And they went to eat and have a nice time. They did not go there to bring anybody restaurant down, because he don't even seem like that type of person. That's why I went through his, TikTok to bring some videos to my platform to show y'all what type of person Keith Lee is, because I already watch him. Like I'm one of his, supporters or subscribers or followers or all that good stuff. So y'all go follow Keith Lee too if y'all looking for good food and don't know what to eat, because you get tired of eating just McDonald's. Every time they say what you want to eat, you say McDonald's, because you can't think of nothing else. Like, that's the reason why I start watching Keith Lee, because I'll be like, what do I want to eat? And I don't know. And sometimes he just have to figure it out. Even if you ain't going to their restaurant, but you might want to whip something up in your kitchen, so you have to look at what they got, like that peach cobbler French toast thing, and it had a little crumble on top. So I don't know what that was about, but I ain't never had that before, so I might want to do it. Try that. But that's what it's about, y'all. Sharing, caring, and being a blessing. Go check out his page though, his TikTok. I seen another video. I thought I had it to put in this video, but this is live. Let me say that. And I didn't put it in the you know, which I could have went on here and found it for y'all. Why not? Let's see if I can do that. Let me see. But his mom went and she went with them and they was at this one restaurant and she went outside as they was leaving the place. Look, I'm looking for y'all as I'm talking. But they was leaving the restaurant and they seen the guy that waited on them. And like I said, they were there, I believe, not to do a review, just to eat. Because they was in Atlanta not just doing food reviews. They was on a vacation with their family. And they happened to see the waiter outside. And they had gave him an extra tip of $1,000, which he had already tipped him $1,000. See, Keith Lee be doing stuff that y'all wouldn't even expect somebody to do. Like real celebrities, I don't think is doing what Keith Lee be doing for restaurants, you know. And I'm not even just talking about him giving them money or doing the extra gratitude like he did for the lady at the Jerk restaurant and doubled her night that she had made what she made. He felt to give her an extra $2,800 and some when that was what she had made for the day, and he doubled that, like off the strength of her keeping her restaurant open for an extra hour so that him and his family could eat, not knowing that he was a food critic and, you know, somebody with a large platform and everybody watch him. So he felt the need to give her double what she made that day. That was good looking. And like I was saying, so for the other guy, the waiter, they tipped him an extra $1,000. He was standing outside on his break as they was leaving, and then he decided to give him $1,000 tip. And that's something he don't not got to do. And you don't have a whole lot of, like I said, rich people that go in places and do that for somebody, you know. And so you got to be grateful when people want to bless you at this point. I hope you guys can hear me and my microphone was working. And I hope that y'all heard the videos that I just shared with y'all. And I hope this was a successful video. But I thank you guys for watching me. Like, comment, subscribe. I haven't been on here for a while because I'll be on here trying to not be on here by myself, but it seems to happen like that. But hopefully y'all will catch this live, enjoy it, and come back for another one. Thank y'all. Bye.